break, don't punch. Hold up, break.
Welcome to another episode of the Clinch Review. What are we talking about today? AB, that's right. AB is back. You heard me. The Can Man is back. It's interesting when you think about Adrien Broner being back and the idea of him being back, especially when you consider, what most people in boxing thought of him to be, right? He got stamped from the biggest name in boxing at the time, Floyd Mayweather himself, who said, after I'm done, it's AB's game. AB's taking over. And obviously it didn't happen, right? He was able to get a lifeline from BLK. He pulled out of his last fight, and I for sure thought, well, that's got to be the end, right? But, like he always seems to do, he finds another way, right? So today, that's what we're talking about. So BLK is the name of the company. BLK Prime is the name of the company that, decided to give Broner another chance. You see them promoting the fight with Crawford. I really hope that Crawford and Spence can get it together, man. We need that one bad, man. But anyway, like I mentioned, they gave AB the lifeline, and I just wanted to find out a little bit more about what it is they do. So here it says BLK Prime is a subscription video on demand that offers content, so diverse audio worldwide. So it's a subscription-based type deal. So we'll have to wait and see what kind of content they put on. So I got an article here via Bad Left Hook talking about Broner and his new deal. It says Adrien Broner announces 3-fight, 8-figure deal with BLK Prime. Like I mentioned, they had signed Crawford. They the new kids on the block, and they not wasting any time, and they getting busy. We'll see, what comes of them, but they putting in the work, and for me, if you're helping to put, more boxing on TV, I'm for it. So we'll see what happens with BLK Prime. I was doing some more research, and I found this article from 10 years ago, right? And it was talking about who the experts at the time thought would be the next guy, the next big thing in boxing. And man, look at these names, man. You got Canelo, AB, Mikey, Triple G, Santa Cruz, Abner Mares, right? So this list, was put together, and they thought the names on the list would be the next best thing in boxing, right? So look at the company that Broner kept, right? And a couple of the names chose Broner, right? Dan Rafael did. Shout out to Dan Rafael. He be wilding with the scorecard sometime, but it is what it is. Shout out to Dan. But check out what Dan had to say about Broner. The sky has always been a limit for Broner, who at age 23 has already won world titles in 3 divisions: junior lightweight, and welterweight. Granted, he didn't face Superman to get those belts. That's fair. And has, at least for now, skipped the talent-rich junior welterweight division. But his combination of skill, speed, and power is obvious, and when he faced solid opponents, such as Paulie Malignaggi and Antonio DeMarco, he won rather handily. Look at this second part, though. This is what really stuck out to me. Broner has the physical ability to become an elite fighter. The issue, to me, is whether he can gain the maturity and tunnel vision focus it takes to not only get there, but stay there. He's immature and has been in legal troubles, and the fame and the money seem to be going to his head. How far he will go is up to him, and whether he can keep himself together outside the ring. You can say what you want about Dan, but he's spot on, man. With the immature and legal troubles especially, man. Mind you, this is 10 years ago, right? And these are some of the same things, Broner's kind of getting trapped by. But spot on, man. You got other writers, Kieran Mulvaney, he picked AB too. Nigel Collins and Raskin. But the main idea I wanted to communicate is what Broner was thought of, right? It wasn't just a small group of boxing, but the main idea is that he would be something, right? Maybe not, the Floyd, the next in line for Floyd, but he would be a good boxer and have a pretty good career, right? The next thing I wanted to share is this video, right? So we know, some of the things AB's done outside the ring, and obviously it didn't help. But I think this one specific moment did a lot of damage to AB and his brand. And I'll talk about it, as the video plays, but check it out.
And I know all y'all against me. Him right here, Leonard Ellerby against me. They with this bitch ass nigga. Leonard a bitch ass nigga too.
Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. You can't call the co-promoter, promoter, whoever, man. You can't call him like you can't. Well, you can, but it probably won't end up being good for you in the long run. But come on, man.
He can. You don't disrespect me like that.
Man, shut up. You ain't with me.
Hey, look at Lou face. Lou like, yeah, keep going. We finna run up these buys. Yeah, keep going, AB.
You ain't with me.
I'm
You
with
with Jesse.
I'm with Mayweather Promotions.
You with, oh yeah. You ain't with me.
Real quick, like whatever Broner's feeling, and let me just say this, right? Broner is valid in how he's feeling, right? Nobody can't tell you you shouldn't feel like this. Why do you feel like that? What gets a lot of people in trouble is how we verbalize it, how we manifest it, right? We say something we shouldn't say. We do something we shouldn't do. That's what gets a lot of people in trouble, right? So I just wanted to say that, but look at his body language. It's tense, you know, got the scowl on his face. Like it is very serious to him. Like this is not just a small disagreement.
I'm a real one. I'm a real one.
And this isn't about me. You guys got to fight.
Yeah,
on
all right.
Saturday
Shut
night.
that
Real quick, that's true, man. This not about LB. It's not about Floyd. It's not about nobody. It's about that guy on that fight poster. That's who you need to be focused on, man. Take that energy and direct it to that.
soft ass
and the
shit
best
up.
and the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up, man.
So-
You ain't with me.
How about this? If you're victorious Saturday night,
Hey, gotta shout out Brian Custer, man. Shout out to B. Custer, right? The ultimate professional. Man, it's hilarious when you watch press conferences and the guys will get into it. Brian will be in the middle. They'll be like, F you, F your team, F your camp, F everything you stand for, F you. And then Brian will be like, you seem to be a little frustrated, right? Like he'll just keep it professional, man. You can't break his composure, man. Shout out to B. Custer. The last thing I wanted to show was this video I did of Deontay Wilder. It was talking about Broner. This was right after the Pacquiao fight. I asked him what he thought about Broner in regards to potential time left in the sport, and this is what he said.
You think Broner reached his potential as a fighter? You think we've seen the best of him?
I don't know. You know, it's very tricky to say to seeing the best of someone. You know, just because you're seeing different performances, you just never know. Something may click and get them back on track, and to be able to do a lot of things that you know, when people see certain things and they see a consistency of losing. You know, it's never too late in boxing. You know, boxing is one of those sports that it's not over until it's over, and we see.
That's facts. All it takes is one fight in boxing, and it can turn everything around. So, true story. That's all it takes is one fight.
That many a time we've seen guys lose so many consecutive times and then come back in their career and just put it back on for the remainings of his career. I think he's still got a couple more years left, you know, in being a fighter, and hopefully he takes it and take advantage of it and give us the best Broner that he has for these next couple of few years.
That's all I got. Just wanted to share that with y'all real quick. So what do y'all think? Y'all think this is the point in the story where Broner gets it right, he turns it around, he rights all his wrongs, or you think it's the same old Broner? Let me know what y'all think. As always, appreciate y'all for checking out the Clinch Review. Talk to y'all later. Peace.